Well, hello, welcome to Tarot to a T. Today we're going to do a mid-August 2022 reading for the sign of Virgo. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. If you're returning, thank you for returning. You're awesome. You're awesome. Okay, Virgo, let's see what we need to get out here on the table today. Okay. Take that. What does Virgo need to know for mid-August 2022? What's shaking? What's happening? What's going down? What is the most important message Virgo needs to know for August? Mid-August 2022. Okay, that's kind of a mess. Okay, take that one. One more card. One more card for the situation, and then we'll ask for cards of advice. Okay, got it. Cards of advice, please. Alright. It's a lot of cards actually came out with that, but I'm going to take it. I feel like I should. Don't always take that many, but I'm feeling it's pertinent. It's pertinent. It's important. Okay, one more card of advice and we'll get started. Excellent. Okay, here we go. 10 of clubs. You just had some kind of cycle complete here. Actually, it was good news though. Whatever it was, it might have involved some kind of travel. It could be physical travel, I was going to say, or it could be mental or emotional travel. Like leaving some feelings behind, leaving some opinions behind, that kind of thing. King of Spades might have involved some kind of dominant male figure, or just somebody embodying this kind of energy. This Spades energy, this could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So if somebody fits that description, take it as it resonates, please. It does not have to be a male, though. It's somebody who exercises some kind of dominant control is how I usually see these kings, and it could also be you, Virgo. It could be you exercising this control. 5 of Diamonds. You had some kind of changes occur that are going to affect your finances in a positive way. We're not looking to become a millionaire overnight, but we're looking at some kind of settlement, some kind of like exchange. It's settlement. I keep going back to the word settlement. Like if you separated from a job, for example, and they give you a severance package, it's like an exchange of that kind of thing, a settlement. Doesn't mean you're filthy rich, it just kind of means, okay, I'm happy, see ya. You're happy to part ways, because again, we did talk about you having a major cycle wrap up, so it could be around work, and you have the Jack of Spades, so here's another Spades energy. Again, an air sign, or this could be you feeling a little bit suspicious about somebody, because the Jack of Spades honestly is somebody who appears friendly on the outside, but they kind of have ulterior motives. You have a hidden agenda. It could be a little mischievous, not exactly on the up and up. I think there's some suspicion here around perhaps the reason for the change coming about. I'm picking up something along those lines. I'm definitely going to have to draw more cards. But the King of Spades, I feel like this is an outside influence that came in and affected you. Something is controlling your fate here. Queen of Clubs literally dropped out of my hand. This could definitely be a person. Also could be a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Gosh, you got a lot of people going on here. You have a lot of, I mean, it can be people embodying certain energies. I just would find that very strange that so many face cards came out. If we're not talking at least about 1 or 2 people, possibly 3. The Queen of Clubs, she doesn't really have a dark side or anything. She's just kind of a power figure with some wisdom. She's generally very supportive. Again, does not have to be female. It's just somebody who kind of takes the back seat to more of a king energy, you know? That does not necessarily mean female, though. What else can you tell me about Virgo's situation here, please? This is quite different, Virgo. I mean, I think your last couple reads have been about some relationship problems or endings occurring. Pretty sure you're the one I was reading about relationship issues. 7 of Hearts. Well, somebody definitely let you down here, so this could still be about relationship. I'm just seeing it more cut and dry. I don't see as much emotion out here. It's just kind of like you got some kind of financial gift. I'm hearing gift. But somebody let you down. I tend to call this the broken heart card. Like somebody betraying you. Somebody not living up to their word. Somebody stabbing you in the back. all of those things, all of the above. It's generally what you're experiencing. It could be this Queen of Clubs energy person is the person who let you down. It would make sense because she's usually very reliable and supportive, and perhaps she let you down in some way. Or whoever is represented by that. Again, that was a fire sign. Maybe you had a fire sign that let you down, disappointed you in some way. 9 of Spades. Now, this is definitely more disappointment and loss, but it's also talking about a completion. So, you know what? I think I'm looking at something that is past. This is kind of the aftermath of it. So we can review this a little bit. So you had a major cycle end, which was good, but getting down to the nitty-gritty, you're looking at something ended that really was disappointing and some kind of significant loss for you here. Okay? I think this Queen of Clubs figure here, and I do think this is a person outside of you, disappointed you in some way. They let you down, which probably ended in this disappointment and loss. I mean, I keep saying the same 2 words, disappointment and loss, but that's what all that group of cards, I mean, that's what it talks about. Now, interestingly enough, some changes came around in your finances. So whatever loss you experienced here, somebody tried to make it up to you. This is the exchange I was trying to talk about, the settlement. So I think somebody recognized you got let down, you got screwed, if we want to be blunt. Possibly this is you because you took kind of control of the situation and said, I'm not settling for anything less, because King of Spades, I don't know if I mentioned, King of Spades is also a person with a lot of practical business wisdom, experience, very mature, but they also tend to cause a problem in relationships. So, and we're not talking about negative. It could be very simply that you weren't going to put up with this crap. And that's causing a problem, right? Because you're not going along with the program. It's not a negative. You're standing up for yourself. And that could be the residual energy with this Jack of Spades, just not trusting the situation, so you felt like you had to take control. Step in here and say, I'm not settling for anything less. And you got that. You got that with the 5 of Diamonds. Not really You know, I'm not really discerning a very specific situation, but if this fits your situation, take it. If it doesn't, throw it out. I'm sure you've heard other readers say that, but honestly, that's the truth. These are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody. Can't expect them to, at least. There might be a nugget here and there that resonates and then it deviates off on another path, but it looks like you're in some kind of new start with your finances, definitely with this settlement and all of this completion, end of cycle, people letting you down, you taking control. You're embarking on some kind of new venture that involves wanting to increase your income or your wealth in some manner. I didn't see job loss. I didn't see something specific like that. So I'm not really sure what this is about. And I didn't see relationship. Honestly, I didn't see I mean, we did have broken heart, but not. There isn't a lot of emotional energy in this. I think you're past it. Let's look at your cards of advice. 7 of Spades, 2 of Hearts, 3 of Clubs. You definitely had somebody here close to you. A significant relationship. This actually talks about balance and harmony, but it came out with the 3 of Clubs, which is kind of not directly opposite of that, but it does talk about struggle and fighting. And then the 7 of Spades with the same group here. This is about probably you experiencing an epiphany in the sense that you figured out something, some information came to light about this situation, about this person that caused the strife in this close relationship. Yeah, this could be still relationship oriented because I'm not seeing a lot of career. Anyway, I'll keep going. 9 of Diamonds. Now this does actually talk about career, or it can, because it's Pentacles, right? But it's about you having resources, aka finances, at your fingertips to kind of give you a boost. You're able to pay off some debt. You're able to make a repair that's needed to be repaired that would be costly, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe even replace a vehicle. Oh, the Joker, the black and white Joker is the full energy, and it's also the Joker energy I see as things kind of being up in the air, things shifting around, things not being settled. I think because we're looking at your line of advice here, this is a warning or just kind of a heads up that things are going to be kind of up in the air for a while. But you are reaching some kind of completion here where you're going to be nicely settled in with some kind of change in income for sure, but it's more than just a change in income. It's like you have a pile of money here, or finances, or resources, however form that takes. You have that at your disposal here, and that's like, I think it's saying that's all you're going to get. It's pretty much done. Yes, and you have split from somebody. This is the opposite of this 2 of Hearts. This might have involved a romantic relationship, a long-term relationship, a marriage. This is more or less permanent. It's a split. It's a divide. It's like when you find out. If you find out something about somebody, because we did have the 7 of Spades about uncovering hidden truth, or you see a side of somebody that it changes things permanently. Like you can't go back. You can't pretend it didn't happen. You can't forgive. I mean, maybe you can forgive, but you can't forget. It's a permanent split. It's letting you know that things are going to be up in the air, I guess in some sense, but definitely not financially. I see the financial stuff that's already changed. We saw 5 of Diamonds here. And this relationship is over. The division, the split is definitely done and over with. Any more cards of advice for Virgo for mid-August. Mid-August 2022. What else can you tell us about this split? 4 diamonds. Again, your finances are looking pretty. This is about security, feeling very stable and secure in your home life, your lifestyle. You're not having any problems with money flow. It is a bit of a warning to watch the spending. Just don't go crazy with it. Don't be over the top lavish. Don't spend money that you don't need to spend, basically. Because you're safe. You are very secure and you're safe. You have nothing to worry about in that area. One more card of advice, please. Can you tell us more about this relationship, or what isn't settled? What is not settled? Jack of Hearts, the emotions. In some cases, when this pops out, and we also have a Queen of Hearts, which we don't at the moment, it could mean that a significant relationship is about to form between you and somebody else. It could be somebody you already know, and it could be somebody you're about to meet. It could be pretty much anything. Anything goes. But when this is by itself, this is kind of, to me, indicating you're starting over in your romance love sector, and the Jack is about inexperience, right? And things being young and you could say naive in some senses, but it's like you're ready to maybe put your heart out there a little bit, like baby steps. I didn't see any emotion down here, except for this one letdown with the 7 of Hearts and this Queen of Clubs, or fire sign energy. So I think maybe this is an indication that you are ready to date, meet somebody new, or at least you're open to it. That's actually not a bad thing, Virgo. That's not a bad thing. I see no cards here indicating you're hanging on to something and you're stuck in the past and you just can't get over it, or you're afraid of letting anybody in. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I just feel like with this group that came out with the struggle and the significant relationship and finding out the truth, I think internally you're just going to be battling with that. I think it's the only reason that showed up, because I don't see anything else here indicating there's an emotional stuckness. It's just something you have to process. And the divide, the split is permanent. If there's any question in your mind of, oh, maybe somewhere down the road this person's going to come around again, or even you are feeling like you could try again, this is a pretty strong indication that it's done, at least for now. But financially you're doing a-okay. You have nothing to worry about as long as you watch the spending, okay? Alright, well, thank you for joining me. Hit the thumbs up if you liked the video. Hit notifications and subscribe if you'd like to know when the next video comes out. Might do a bonus reading this month. I haven't decided yet if that's going to work in my schedule. But you'll definitely be notified if it happens. So take care, and I'll see you again soon.